Mr. Mike Mezak. We're talking coins, and we've got lots of cool stuff, including what we've got right here, which is the 2023 PR70 perfect condition from PCGS advanced release piece silver dollar at $29.99. You got to move those a little bit closer, but I knew that was the grading company.
There you go.
Because there's only like 4 in the entire world, so
right.
I should get that right.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless. So the United States government, we just talked about the Morgan silver dollar. The Morgan and peace silver dollar are kind of inexorably intertwined. I mean, the Morgan silver dollar ended in 1921. The peace silver dollar started in 1921, although albeit in 1921 as a commemorative, if you will, really started in 1922 and was one of the most popularly collected coins that was made until 1935. This is the very last silver dollar that the United States government ever made that was intended for circulation. They started it again in 2021, released one peace dollar in 2021. They were supposed to release them in 2022, did not. And so for 2 years we've been waiting. They released the Mint State peace dollar. It's sold out, limited edition, already going crazy. This is the commensurate piece that goes with the Morgan silver dollar. The peace silver dollar, again, in that advance release. So it's perfect, it's advanced release. The mintage, the PCGS in terms of the population report of the peace dollar is a little less than the Morgan, slightly over 700 coins. Slightly over 700 coins in existence in advanced release. So now you take this incredibly popular coin that's going to be the peace dollar that's been released for the first time in 2 years, then after that, the first time almost in 85 years. You put all of that together, and so now you've got collectability on a whole different level. However, there are a few proof Morgan silver dollars. There are no proof peace silver dollars until this coin. So now it is a numismatic unicorn. Now every single solitary peace dollar collector in the history of numismatics has to have a proof peace dollar. And so that's what this coin is, the very first peace dollar, proof peace dollar ever made by the United States Mint. We've got it perfect, we've got it advanced release, and we've got final quantities on this. I know it says new because we released it 7 days ago.
Yeah.
You know, 7 days ago. So in 7 days, our entire quantity, and in the same situation as the Morgan silver dollar. We just didn't get as many coins as we thought we were going to get. It was a big, big, big deal to be able to even get these coins in the advanced release. And then all of a sudden they're grading horribly. So we don't get as many coins as we had hoped to get. So this is the, once again, just like the Morgan silver dollar, it is a one-time opportunity to be able to get this. The peace silver dollar occupies a very unique place, I think, in American numismatic history, being the last silver dollar ever made by the United States Mint, full-size silver dollar that was made out of silver. So, of course, that's incredibly important, the fact that this is the proof as well, but the design is also. So you have to understand, 1921, when this was originally made as a commemorative, it was commemorative of the end of World War I. If you look at the history of American silver dollars, American silver half dollars, American silver quarters, if you'll notice, there has to be an eagle. By law, any denomination larger than a dime has to have an eagle on it. Okay? And that eagle, in the history of the United States Mint since the 18th century, has always been in flight, okay, or heraldic with its wings spread, and it has always, almost without exception, had the arrows of war and the olive branch of peace in its talons, one in one and one in the other. Well, this is 1921 when this first came out. After World War I. The world is war-weary at this point, folks, and we see on a United States coin for the very first time the American eagle at rest. After this horrific war with millions of lives lost, we now have the American eagle at rest, and for the first and only time, only the olive branch of peace in its talons that you have right here. It was so well received in this country, obviously, and that's why they were going to just continue making the Morgan silver dollar, but they shelved that and started making the peace silver dollar and did that from 1922 until 1935 with that. That was because of the Great Depression. Depression, they didn't need any, they had enough coins because nobody had any money. So, I mean, so unfortunately they stopped making that. They were going to start making this again in 1964, decided not to at the end of the day, but they did start making it again in 2021, and they made the very first one.
I have a question. I hope this is a dumb question, but who makes those decisions? Like they see what the country's like and that they don't want to have the eagle with the wings spread?
The U.S. Congress, actually. You have to pass, any coin that's that's made has to go through Congress. There has to be legislation.
The design of the coin?
The design of the coin, so they put it out usually to a citizens advisory committee. They come up with a design. They determine what they want to commemorate. They want to do this. The mint can do certain things within its charter. They can do other things they can't do. They have to have congressmen and senators pass the bill and go through the entire situation.
Really?
That's why we don't have a lot of commemorative coins in this country. Like we have 0 this year, okay? Because I mean, getting everybody to get together with that, we got a lot of other things going on. Coins is really not at the forefront of what they're looking at doing. And so, yeah, very, very difficult, as opposed to like Canada, which makes like 400 different coins every year. Okay.
So wouldn't that make it more rare to have these commemorative?
Oh, 100%. I mean, you know, if we had 400, I mean, that'd be really great. We'd get a lot of cool stuff out there. But when the United States Mint does release a coin, which they did 7 days ago with this, that is something that is absolute must-have, particularly when it's unique in its numismatic history. Unique in the fact that it's the only proof peace dollar ever made by the United States Mint. It is also certified absolutely, positively perfect. It is also certified advanced release. And if you're just tuning in, here's what happens. They made 400,000 coins, which, by the way, is nothing. The average peace dollar mintage is about 20-something million coins, okay, so 400,000 coins is nothing, zip, nada. And out of that 400,000 coins, about 30,000 of those coins were advanced release, were shipped out ahead of time to 18 specialized dealers. Of course, we're one of those dealers. So I get that coin. And then within that, then we sent our coins to PCGS. Not everybody does. And then we had them graded and in proof 70 deep cameo, as you see right here. Out of those 400,000 coins at PCGS, they have graded in 70 slightly more than 700 coins. Slightly more than 700 coins. So when you're looking at collecting, first thing you want to do is buy something that is historically significant or something that you like. Peace dollar has been immensely popular since the day it was released. Historically, the very last silver dollar. Numismatically, the very first proof peace dollar ever made by the United States Mint. All of those things make it imminently collectible. Then buy the best grade you can afford. Well, it's perfect. There is no better grade for this. It is absolutely perfect PR70. And like I said, in coin collecting, you know, we grade on a 70-point scale, not a 100-point scale. So there's no 71 or 70.1. So you have perfection. And then out of that, then we have advanced release. So here's what it comes down to. We got 400,000 coins, which will be a sold-out limited edition. So this is what there is. Now you go down to advanced release, which is about 8% of the mintage. And then out of that 30,000 coins, now you have PCGS advanced release, which is about like that. And that's what your opportunity is at my original pricing for the final quantity. I probably have 125 or 150 of these left, is all that there is left.
It's very less than that. My producers, Jared's reminding me how limited. There it is, 129.
129, and that is all that exists, folks. So you've got this absolutely unique numismatic opportunity right here. You've got PCGS advanced release. You've got a coin that is going to be sold out limited, a coin that people have been waiting for 2 years, a coin that, right as you see right here, is available one place and one place only here at HSN. And then so when you take PCGS advanced release, all the advanced releases, not just this specialized label, it's still only about 700 coins. So you have the rarity, you have the collectability, you have the desirability, you have the historical significance, you have the numismatic significance. You put all of those things together, and if you look at, you know, kind of tick the boxes of all the things that make something collectible, this coin does that. The problem is like, so just the regular coin that comes out, it'll be proof 70. I may be able to sell it at $229 or $239. But then next year, you know, the coin could be $3.99 or $4.99 or $5.99 or $8.99, and I can just buy more coins and sort of, there are no more advanced release. What is done is done, what's made is made. There's no way to get any more of these in the marketplace because only 18 dealers got them, and every one of them are very, you know, we play these pretty close to the vest, and we don't release these to anybody. All of them are in essence retailed, or in this case, wholesale. wholesaled since you can't get this anyplace else.
These are the ones that have to be eyeballed and have the more expensive to have them graded.
To get advanced release.
Like chain of custody.
Because what happens is you have first day of issue, which is just on the first day of issue, if I can get those coins to PCGS, I think in 48 hours, it qualifies for first day of issue. Okay, so that is a designation that we came up with, PCGS came up with. Advanced release is the only official designation from the United States Mint. And that designation determines that these coins were released before the first day of issue. So the official release date was last Thursday. I got these coins into PCGS's hands before last Thursday. That's what we get for advanced release. There's 18 dealers that get it. That's it. And so that is why it is the only officially designated release by the United States Mint where we understand and know, in essence, the release date. The fact that it was not just first day of issue, it's pre-first day of issue. It's advanced release. I think it's one of the rarest, most sought-after designations. Not every coin is advanced release. So when they release like proof sets and many other things, there's no advanced release on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and so because of that, the coin companies, the coin grading companies, charge significantly more to certify that because literally they can't mix them up with the other coins. Look, these guys have hundreds of thousands of coins to grade. These have got to be chaperoned through the entire system to make sure that they are never, it's like registered mail, if you understand what that is. It literally, you got to sign for it when it changes possession until they get it in holder. And I have got these now in stock, ready to ship. This is the final, very last quantity. Like I said, about 10 dozen, less than 10 dozen of these remain in the world today at my original issue price of $299.95. I guess we're down to about 100, under 10 dozen now, 116 coins. Yeah,
very, very limited. And again, new. And if you'd like to add this to your collection, all you do is call the number on your screen. The item number is 852-986. And I do want to mention you can buy this with your HSN card as well as any major credit card. But if you don't have an HSN card, we are doing a $50 coupon if you open up an HSN card, and you can apply that to a coin. You can apply that to a coin. So go to, hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number 695-1418. $50 off of a coin. Yeah, I know we're the only